5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Honorable members of the court, it is with a sense of duty and responsibility that I present this statement. The matter before us requires careful consideration and a balanced approach, ensuring that justice is delivered without delay or prejudice. The principle of natural justice mandates that every individual must be given a fair hearing and an opportunity to be heard before any decision is taken against them. In the present case, several issues have been raised which merit the attention of this court. The petitioners have submitted that the procedure followed by the authority concerned was neither transparent nor in accordance with the established rules. It has been alleged that relevant documents were not made available to the parties within the stipulated time, resulting in the denial of a fair opportunity to defend their position. Furthermore, the respondents have argued that due process was followed and that all necessary steps were taken to ensure compliance with the rules. They have also submitted that the petitioners were given multiple chances to present their side and that the final decision was taken only after careful scrutiny of all available material. After examining the submissions from both sides, the court is of the opinion that the matter needs further investigation. It is essential to ascertain whether the principles of equity and fairness were adhered to. Any administrative or procedural irregularity, if proven, may render the entire process invalid. In matters of public interest, it is the duty of the judiciary to ensure that the rule of law prevails. It is equally important to prevent misuse of legal provisions to delay proceedings unnecessarily. The court expects that all parties cooperate in the interest of justice and refrain from making baseless allegations. It has also come to the notice of this court that certain procedural lapses have occurred in the filing of supporting documents. Clerical errors and incomplete enclosures have caused avoidable delays in the disposal of the case. The registry is directed to ensure that such oversights are not repeated in future. All officials concerned must be duly trained and sensitized to the importance of accuracy and completeness in legal documentation. The legal framework governing such matters lays down clear guidelines regarding the rights and responsibilities of all stakeholders. It is the duty of the competent authority to act in accordance with these rules and not deviate from them without valid justification. Discretionary powers, though permitted under certain circumstances, must be exercised judiciously and not arbitrarily. The court has also taken into consideration the observations made in previous similar cases. It is a well-established principle that precedents must be respected and followed unless there are compelling reasons to depart from them. Consistency in judicial decisions enhances public confidence in the legal system and ensures predictability in the application of laws. At this juncture, it is also important to underline the role of legal representatives in assisting the court. Advocates have a responsibility not only towards their clients but also towards the court and the cause of justice. Frivolous petitions and unnecessary adjournments hamper the judicial process and burden the system. The court is mindful of the fact that certain matters involve human considerations which must not be overlooked. While deciding on technical grounds, the impact on individuals and communities must be duly considered. Justice must not only be done but must also be seen to be done. In view of the above, the court directs that a detailed report be submitted within a fixed period. The report should include all relevant facts, procedural details, and any communications exchanged between the parties. Once the report is received, the matter shall be listed for final hearing. Until then, all interim orders passed by the court shall remain in force. The court would also like to emphasize the importance of maintaining decorum during the proceedings. All parties are expected to conduct themselves with dignity and respect. Any form of misconduct or contempt shall be dealt with strictly in accordance with the law. The court also wishes to express its appreciation for the efforts of the court staff in managing the large volume of cases with dedication. However, systemic improvements are necessary to enhance efficiency. The implementation of technology in court procedures should be encouraged. Digital filing, virtual hearings, and real-time case tracking are steps in the right direction. These initiatives will not only reduce physical workload, but also bring transparency and speed to the judicial process. In conclusion, the court reiterates its commitment to uphold the rule of law and to ensure that justice is accessible to all. Delay in justice delivery weakens public faith and must be addressed through coordinated efforts of all branches of the justice system. Timely disposal, fair hearings, and strict adherence to legal principles are the cornerstones of a sound judicial process. It is imperative that all concerned authorities cooperate fully with the court's directives. Transparency and accountability must be the guiding principles in all administrative actions. The public's trust in the justice system depends largely on the perceived integrity and fairness of such processes. Therefore, any attempt to obscure facts or mislead the court will be viewed with the utmost seriousness. Moreover, this court recognizes the importance of alternative dispute resolution mechanisms in reducing the burden on judicial institutions. Mediation, arbitration, and conciliation offer valuable avenues for resolving conflicts amicably and efficiently. Encouraging parties to explore these options can help conserve judicial resources and provide quicker relief to aggrieved persons. However, it is equally necessary to ensure that these mechanisms do not become a means for delaying justice or evading legal responsibilities. Proper safeguards and oversight must be in place to maintain their credibility and effectiveness. The court also notes the evolving nature of laws and judicial interpretations. As society progresses, legal norms must adapt accordingly, always balancing tradition with contemporary realities. In this spirit, the court urges all members of the legal fraternity to uphold ethical standards and contribute positively to the development of a fair and efficient justice system. Stop.